Hey you, it's Bea the Prophet. I'm ready to guide you through a law of attraction reading. Welcome. I appreciate each and every being joining this meeting. Follow me now in this infinite moment for a message for the collected and individuals. Set an intention for this meeting. You already know what you want the reading to clarify. You attracted this reading and I am cooperating with you. It's mutually beneficial. As I'm pulling the cards, use your intuition as well. Let us know any additional connections you made in the comments below the video. And the collective will benefit from the collective intuition. This is a body, mind, and spirit message addressing the basic human needs for self-actualization aligned to the 7 chakras. Let's start with why Spirit has called this meeting today. Spirit, why? Thank you. Have you called this meeting today? Okay, so Spirit would like to bring into focus the Queen of Earth. The Queen of Earth. This is the energy Spirit is wanting to bring into focus, aligning with the crown chakra. The Queen of Earth is generous. The Queen of Earth is also gracious. The Queen of Earth is closest to the Empress, is what I'm hearing. The Queen of Earth makes anything more beautiful. She loves beauty. No gender. This is an energy of a love of beauty. The current focus of your mind is the 10 of Cups, the happiness card. Emotional contentment is the focus of your mind. Being content in your emotions. Whoa. But people you can trust. Who can you trust? This is the focus of your mind. The feeling in your body, either unconscious, subconscious, or on a cellular level. What's the feeling in your body? I had the feeling that I was meant to notice something. I was going to say, usually when the cards aren't coming out, I'm meant to notice something. And then I was thinking, there's not even enough cards on the table. But then I noticed in the last reading, I noticed there were 2 birds in the sky. And I was talking about birds of a feather flock together. And so when I started thinking about that and immediately noticed that there are 2 birds in this card as well. So maybe that is coming forward. Birds of a feather flock together again. But it looks, no, in the last card it was a happy card too. All right. It was the 3 of water, I think. All right. The feeling in the body is the Two of Cups. Two of Cups is about falling in love, falling deeper in love. Could be about forgiveness. Could be about a choice, head over heart choice. But it certainly is about balance. Clarifying the body. Now, in the position of security, this aligns with the root chakra. Your feeling about security, your security is justice. So you're wanting to see all sides of the situation. You want to be in a position of integrity. So this is aligning, or rather clarifying, the feeling in the body. Justice and the sun in the position of health, aligning with the sacral chakra. What needs to be taken care of is the sun card. So giving gratitude. This card is reminding me of another, I was watching a tarot reading, and it was a general message for everyone, not a particular zodiac sign or anything. It was for the collective, and the reader's name is Cindy, and she was talking about doing a ritual of writing down everything that you no longer want in your life, that you did work through, you did think about it, you are able to soothe yourself and have gratitude for those situations, for the blessings that they caused you to now have or now want. But writing things down that you wanted to have out of your life so that you could prepare to bring new things in. And as she was talking, she wrote the things down, and then she set them on fire, and then she let the ashes be taken away by the wind. And then she talked about doing that at the full moon, and then for the next new moon, she was going to write things down that she did want to have in her life now that she had room in her life for new things. She was talking about she was going to write them down, ball them up into a seed, and plant them in a pot under a plant that she's always wanted. And I thought, oh, well, that sounds like it's definitely going to work, because she literally used fire, air, earth, and water for the plant, right? So this card is reminding me of the first part of that ritual. He has the paper, he has the fire, and he's already up in the air. So you can just only imagine that the ashes will float off into the wind. So perhaps if you, I don't know, what is the name of Cindy's channel? I know her name is Cindy, but I don't know what her channel's name is. Maybe it's Awakenings? I don't know. I remember her saying it because I never look. You can just see her face, you know, so I just see her face. And I'm like, oh yeah, but I never really pay attention to, you know, the name of the channel, and she calls herself Cindy. So, you know, it doesn't come up often. But anyway, that I just explained what the ritual was. She explained it in more detail if you want to hear more about that. But perhaps writing down what you want to completely kind of sweep out of your life because you know that it is no longer serving you, and then safely. She was very specific on how you can be safe. She went outside to let some things on fire, put it in a metal pan, set it on top of concrete, and then lit it. So that was very responsible of her for the collective, you know, that need to hear those safety instructions. I'm not suggesting that anyone light anything on fire. I'm just recalling an experience that I had. You are responsible for yourself, and these videos are not made for children. So, justice and the sun in the area of the body, in the physical. Now, clarifying the current focus of your mind. Esteem is your emotional health. This is your best quality and skill. We have the transformation card, which is the Tower card, telling me that your best quality and skill is to rebuild. Yep, just that one word. In the area of belonging, so your emotional security, still clarifying the mind, we have the Star card. So the Star card, excuse me, just take a drink here. The Star card is about dreams coming true. So it's like everything currently that's happening for you, these are excellent cards. Like all of these are excellent cards. And then all of these are excellent cards as well. Like these are all major arcana cards. This is a powerful reading for you. It's talking about change. It's talking about wish fulfillment. It matches. These are clarifiers for this. It matches. These are clarifiers for this. We're talking about balance. Here's the card of balance. Balance, happy emotions. Here's the happy card. Like you, and at this time, you are completely in alignment, whether you know it or not. You're in the sweet spot. You're in the, like, in the eye of the storm, where it's peaceful, quiet. It's almost a different reality than everybody else is living, because everybody else, you know, in a storm, everybody else is in turmoil and you are in a peaceful place. I'm not saying that that's what's going on in your life. I'm saying you're in a different reality than the people around you, one that you are creating intentionally. And then the actualization, we have the card renewal. Renewal is the judgment card in traditional tarot. So we have another major arcana. Wow, that is a lot of major arcana. And then this Page of Water is going to be the answer. The Judgment card is about, well, it's a decision, but it's clarity. Yeah, clarity. And I think clarity is so underrated. It feels good to be clear. It feels good to know what to do. It feels really good to understand, to figure things out. These are all things that happen that it's more than a sense of relief. It's a sense of accomplishment. It's the feeling of accomplishment. It's the tingle that goes through the body when you accomplish something. This is what you are manifesting. The clarity to accomplish something. I heard something specific, so it could be different for different people. Oh, before I talk about the answer, which is the page of water, I want to get words of wisdom from Spirit. Is there a card in this deck that would further? Thank you. Is there a card? We have 2 cards almost every time now. So this is how it is now, guys. Here we have follow the golden rule and kindness counts. Follow the golden rule. Treat others as you would have them treat you. That's not it. Why do I always get the golden rule wrong? Treat others the way you would have them treat you. Is that it? Do unto others as you would have them do unto yourself. Do unto others as you would have them do unto yourself. So treat others as you would have them treat you. But the thing about this card is it's not treat others like you want to be treated, which is the way some people translate it and shorten it, right? Other people don't want to be treated necessarily the way you want to be treated, in the way that you don't want to be treated the way some other people are treated. You want to be treated the way you want to be treated. So you need to treat other people the way they want to be treated. So as if you guys switched bodies, how would you want them to treat you if you were them and they were you? That's how you have to treat other people. So that's just a little clarification that could help people on their way, because sometimes we're doing things and we don't know that we have a misunderstanding, and then we're in our own way wondering why it didn't work out for us, even though it still works out for you. But we also have the card of kindness counts. So you never know when you treating someone the way they want to be treated, and most often they have to tell you. People tell on themselves who they are in normal conversation. So if you're discerning, then you would notice, how a person might want to be treated. If you see them, then you would see how they want to be treated. So that kind of kindness, the golden rule, that kind of kindness counts in a bigger way than you often realize. You affect every person whose lives you intertwine with, and you can be a catalyst that sends them on a track that's better for them or a track that's worse for them, and you might not know that you were that catalyst. You know what I mean? So, how you show up in the world. I heard something that was really profound the other day, and it's not that I've never heard it. I've never heard it in this specific way. And the person said, good is not something you are. Good is something you do. So you can never be a good person. You can only ever be a person doing good things. So it doesn't matter if you do a good thing or a bad thing. You'll always be a person. You can't ever be a good or bad person. And I was like, wow. So choosing to do good things, why are you doing that? Or why are you choosing to do bad things? What is the objective? For me, doing good things actually feels good because, when you're kind to people, they smile, you guys laugh, have a good time, all that tickles. When you're mean to people, they give you the bird, they yell at you, they might get in your face. None of that feels good. It actually is very painful. And in most cases, it's very painful. So the objective for me is to feel good. So I try to do good things so that I can feel good because I like feeling good. The answer is the page of water. So this is what you're meant to learn. I'm pausing because I was being drawn back to this card. To be clear, what you're actualizing is expressing clarity, embodying clarity in the body. Clarity embodied. Like clarity incarnate. So in your body, like being the definition of clarity. Hopefully that means something specific to you. Being the definition of clarity is what I'm getting from that card. Expressing yourself as clarity. What you're meant to learn, the page of water, is to be open-hearted. Have compassion for others. People are, including you, including me, people are doing their level best in any given moment. And while someone's best might be your worst, they aren't you. And you weren't always the best version of yourself that we see today. So have some compassion and treat them the way you would want to be treated if you were them and they were you. How would you want them to behave? The Queen of grace and beauty. That's how you probably want them to behave, like a queen of grace and beauty. That's all I have for now. Take this message however it resonates for you. Look forward to the components of this message showing up in the coming hours, days, and weeks in different ways. That's just how the law of attraction works. Until next time, remember, you and you alone create your reality. Enjoy.